So our PTO at Morris Area Schools was generous enough to use some of the funds from our book fair to buy a book for every student in the school for March's Reading Month. So all of our 4th and 5th graders received a book called Dragons in a Bag. So I'm going to read this first chapter to you today. Mama strokes my cheek with her finger before pressing the doorbell. I feel tears pooling behind my eyes, but I will them not to fall. Mama has enough to worry about right now. It's only for a little while, Jackson. I'll be back before you know it. I nod and look up at the peephole in the door. If I look down at my feet, the tears will fall and my nose will start to run, and Mama will know I don't want her to leave me here. Mama's biting her lip and tapping her toe nervously. She presses the doorbell again, letting it ring, longer this time. We both hear someone stirring and cursing inside the apartment. Mama laughs nervously and says, Ma curses like a sailor sometimes, but she's a harmless old lady. She's fun, too. You'll like her, Jax. I never even knew I had a grandmother living in Brooklyn. Mama never mentioned her before. Sometimes Mama hides things from me, or that's what I let her believe. Mama thinks I don't know our landlord's trying to get rid of us. She takes down the eviction notices he pins to the front door. But I still know what's going on. Today, Mama has to go to court. I want to go with her, but Mama wants to leave me here instead. A heavy body shuffles toward the door. Mama and I wait patiently as at least 3 locks are turned. The chain stays on and lets the door open just a crack. I cringe at a raspy voice asks, "What do you want?" Mama smiles sweetly and places her palm against the door. She speaks slowly and politely. It's just us, Ma. I called this morning and told you we were coming, remember? The woman behind the door barks at Mama. Course I remember. You called and asked if you could leave the boy with me, and I said no. The sweet smile on Mama's face doesn't budge. If anything, it hardens. Mama tries to push the door open, but the chain's still on, and my mysterious grandmother doesn't seem ready to move out of the way. So there he is, waiting with his mom at the door. There's his grandma. Mama puts her other hand on the door frame and leans in so that the woman on the other side of the door can see and hear just how desperate she is. It's only for a few hours. Please, Ma. You're all he has. I step back and wonder if that's really true. I'm sure Vikram would let me stay at his house for a while. His parents like me, and I don't mind having me around. Mrs. Patel calls me a good influence. That's what the grown-ups who know me always say. But this mean lady won't even open the door and give me a chance. If she doesn't want me around, that's fine by me. But it's not okay with Mama. She's whispering to the woman behind the door, but her smile is gone now, and there are tears shining on her cheeks. I want to hold Mama's hand, but instead, I take another step back and hold on to the strap of my book bag. Mama's saying one word over and over again. Please. I have never seen my mother beg anyone for anything, but it doesn't work because the door finally closes. Mama rests her forehead against it before whipping her eyes and turning to me. Let's go, Jax, she says wearily. I sigh with relief and take Mama's hand. Just as we start to walk down the stairs, I hear the chain slide and the door open once more. One day, give me your word, Alicia, one day. Mama says, I promise, Ma. Then she pulls me back over to my grandmother's apartment. The door is open, but the lights are off, and I can't see anyone inside. Mama gives me a quick hug and pushes me through the door. Before I can ask her when she'll be back, Mama rushes down the stairs and is gone. How do you think Jax is feeling? How would you be feeling if you were at someone's house that you didn't know and they didn't seem to want you there? I think I might feel scared or nervous. So we will find out what happens with Jax tomorrow.